Round 2. Fight!
Welcome back to the Icarus Project,
713.
where we talk about movies, games, and anime.
No, we don't.
We will talk about the games and the anime point at some point.
No, we won't.
But today we're reacting to Mortal Kombat.
Because this is a movie review channel.
It's a review, but not a react anymore. So that's a plus.
Finish him.
We take the wins where we could take it.
I find this movie was trash. Honestly, everybody gonna say, like people that's watch our reviews gonna say I'm the hater because I have nothing that I like, and I probably just like terrible movies or whatnot. This movie was terrible and I don't like it. It had good parts, but from the initial, like when they did the Johnny Cage movie, and you're seeing him doing the moves and fighting the bad guys, it's like, why they're so slow and retarded looking?
Well, that was.
I was supposed to be then, the show was a film, so it's like, all right, cool. Maybe it's just because it was a film.
No. That's exactly why they were supposed to look like CGI.
But then they had the first fight with Kitana and Johnny Cage, and that was slow and boring too.
It was slow. I agree.
And then they had the fight with Sindel and Sonya Blade, which was
it was brutal.
Garbage.
It was brutal.
Garbage.
It ended very brutally, but it was a slow fight. Yeah.
But it was slow and like the fight.
After that, though, it picked up after
even
that.
Jax and Jade wasn't that hot up. It's only until Liu Kang and Kung Lao fought. Spoiler. Because that was the best fight in the entire movie.
I feel like Drax and Jade, I still felt like I was seeing some. It wasn't as heavy as the rest of them for sure. It was low. It was low on the list, but as I enjoyed some of the stuff play, Jax was cool. I wasn't expecting, how they do this thing where one just dominating the other one right through. I didn't feel like that. Jax was clearly superior, but Jade was doing things. Like I was satisfied with that.
Yeah, well, that's how the game does go.
Yeah.
Shao Kahn, the actor, body size was made for this.
Yeah, right.
And
Martin Ford.
They did him well with the kind of sliding moves that Shao Kahn does do, and the not letting up swinging that big hammer.
Yep.
Like when I played Mortal Kombat when I was young, the Mortal Kombat that I had when I was young was Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which was part 3. And even on Novice, when I reached Shao Kahn as the last boss, he never used to give you a chance, though.
Man, ruthless.
This video game was very hard for a fighting game. Yeah. I mean, I barely get past Goro. But they did Shao Kahn well.
They did.
Even when they're trying to get the medallion, the fight with Liu Kang, and then you see Jax come in, and you see Karl Urban started run to grab it, and Bihan stop him. Like that fight inside there was dope.
It was. Listen.
So like after the Kung Lao Liu Kang fight, I thought the fights picked up.
It did. It really did. Before that, they were slow. I agree with that 100%.
Baraka is weird looking. Like he was creeping me out, though. Just his face.
They went extra with the teeth.
Nah, Baraka.
I watched the comparison of Baraka from the game and Baraka from the movie. His teeth were extra.
Yeah, even Baraka from back in the day, I think it was Mortal Kombat Annihilation self, they did a Baraka as well. And he looked worse in this one. Yeah. How?
Every interpretation will be different.
He's comic relief.
Yeah, he was.
He ended up being comic relief in the movie, but still, like when he was talking, when he was fighting Johnny Cage, I was like, this is kind of freaking me out.
Baraka. Like the way his face, so I put up a picture of Baraka from I don't know whichever Mortal Kombat it is. You can see his jaw still like it looked like humanoid, like it's still like this, but in the movie, all this was teeth.
By his ears had teeth.
So they really went extra with it. So
but the fight with him and like when Johnny Cage started to get serious and he put on the cool shades,
I enjoyed that.
That fight was dope.
I thoroughly enjoyed that fight. That was good stuff.
The powers looked good in the movie.
Did it? Yeah.
Fatalities were...
some of those fatalities, I will tell you. We were in that cinema. This is actually a movie that we watched together. And
Every fatality was like, yo.
they were screaming out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
They were screaming out because there was some fatalities.
Every fatality was like,
Whew.
you actually had to turn your face like, ugh.
Yeah.
My boy Kong Lao. The man gets juked into.
Watching that, I didn't. It's like I didn't see it coming until the step back that Liu Kang did when he took the
Kansas
hit.
City Shuffle.
I was like, oh I was like, I know what coming. I just can't believe it.
Yeah,
And then it happened. I was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah. It was satisfying.
What was another fatality? Because I think we had like 3 real fatalities in the whole movie. Cool. The Shao Kahn fatality on
Is
part
it
1.
fatality? You mean like actual like fight and then fatality?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I know Sindel was one.
That was one. That was I'll say that was 4 then.
Jax.
Kung Lao. Jax wasn't really a fatality.
That's what I was saying. If you mean just deaths or like in the
But
middle
that's
of a
what I
fight.
said, not just.
But they had a little fight and
Yeah, but that wasn't really a fatality. That was like a 3-on-1, and he ended up being the sacrificial lamb.
yeah. Okay.
Cole, Kung Lao, Shao Kahn, Sindel.
And well, you wouldn't put Liu Kang in that. Even though I don't know what he happened to
No,
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang ascended.
I don't know what happened to Liu Kang.
Liu Kang ascended. He did not
Hey.
get a fatality.
Okay. All right.
Which was another stupid part of the movie.
But before we get into the stupidity of that,
Stop trying to stop the stupidity when most of the movies stupid.
I enjoyed Liu Kang. All right, before I get into Liu Kang, in response to your review about saying the movie is trash, I feel like it wasn't. The story was trash. The story was just there
Acting and all was
for
trash.
them. Again, I agree. Some of the acting was all like Carl Urban was on point. Like he did his thing. They paid him for his acting, and that's what he did. But I feel like this movie was a Mortal Kombat game cutscenes. Like it just showed reasons for them to get to the point where they had some sort of fight. Like the oh, you know what was a cool part? Sorry, when the first time Johnny Cage and Kitana fought, and in the end he was groggy. It was a little corny, but I like the fact that he was actually swaying.
Like
Yeah, that was actually
the finish him.
Yeah, that was actually cool. But yeah, it felt like everything was just lead up, like cutscenes to the fight, and because I watched it like that, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of it.
I did not.
Cause so that fight with Kung Lao and Liu Kang, I imagine I play in the game and all of them talking in the cutscene, and then Kung Lao show up, and it's like, oh, somebody gonna have to fight Kung Lao. Who gonna be? Liu Kang. And then the stage set up, and they just start a fight. Well, they had the little walk-up intro, which they did. Both of them had the walk-up intro, the little moment to talk, and then they just went at it, and I was like, I feel like I'm watching a game.
But I didn't go to the movie to watch a game.
That's what I did. That's what I did. I went to the movie
I did not go to the movie
to watch a Mortal Kombat.
I went to watch a movie in its entirety.
Well, that's
I didn't want to
fair.
go watch a game. And the thing is, when they advertised this Mortal Kombat, they was taking it serious. This was supposed to be serious.
Remember the last trailer though? It did start. The trailer started off serious, and in the end started to get into the campy Mortal Kombat music coming in, and
But I was expecting it to be
more serious.
Yeah, and I'm more like it didn't feel like it had stakes. Like all Shao Kahn was like one more tournament and then I take over Israel. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he kept mentioning that tree thing. I was like, I don't really care about that.
Where does it show that this is going to happen? Even in the old school movies, they made it feel like Outworld was going to come into Earth and stuff. Where you're seeing things transported.
It was
and
more
it felt like it
serious.
had stakes, though. It felt like something was going to happen if they don't win this tournament.
And I agree.
Now people losing fights and coming back to life like a video game for real. So it's not serious.
Come on, like.
Sindel was friggin'.
Oh, the necromancer right there. He brought it back. Eh?
Sindel was fatalitied and she was
Who's
brought
that
back.
necromancer though?
Quan Chi, he's from Mortal
He's
Kombat
in?
4. He came in Mortal Kombat 4. He was the second to last boss to Shinnok. And the medallion that was the medallion of Shinnok.
Yeah, yeah.
I think Shinnok might be the bad guy in part 3 if they do it well.
Well, they take the necromancer and they bring him to try and resurrect everybody in the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I really didn't care about these stakes anymore.
Yeah, it didn't have any.
Yeah, because I was like, I know you're saying that you will about to end and you gotta take this seriously.
How that makes sense? Like,
I just want to see the fights.
They Outworld won the last 9 tournaments, and this 10th one means that we get to take over Earthrealm. What?
Oh.
What?
It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. I was just like, all right, cool. Let me see Liu Kang fight somebody, because I will. They really these writers or the director or somebody, they love Liu Kang. I am convinced that they love Liu Kang because he got appreciation in this movie. I feel like he was the most.
The homeboy ascended.
Yeah, like they didn't even let the man die. he did not. They did not allow him to die.
I think I have a storyline in the video game where Liu Kang becomes like the god of fire and offer his ascension. So because Raiden was promoted to a full god, so Liu Kang had to be the next one in line. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I know. I see. Like I've seen promotional art of him looking godly.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie, the actor who played Liu Kang, I remember seeing him on screen in this movie for the first time. Like he got bigger.
Yeah, he put on some. Even Kung Lao put on some.
Yeah, and like I had a scene where he was just walking and his back was broad, and I was like, he didn't look like this in the first movie. He was performing throughout that whole movie. He was toying with Shao Kahn. I feel like that part though, I was like, but he was toying with him before. How you get out to your chest now, boy? So like it was just again like that point was like they just wanted to kill him. They just wanted to kill him to give him a reason to ascend, and it's like, all right, cool.
But even cool when he was fighting Shao Kahn, stabbed Shao Kahn, it was just.
He did.
But Shao Kahn had immortality.
Yeah, at that point, it was like Shao Kahn wasn't really taking it too seriously. And like maybe he wanted to test out the immortality. I don't know, but yeah.
But I find like that fight with Shao Kahn cool in the acid dripping stage and stuff. That was very video game like.
It was.
Like how they position the camera and how they're fighting. And Shao Kahn did the slide and end up behind him and slide back again. Like, they use Shao Kahn powers really, really well.
Yeah. Nah, it was really good. It was really good. Kino.
Comic relief.
He was comic relief.
He stole the show again just like he did in part 1.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
Came in and he did his thing. The moment he showed up, it was like, yeah.
And that's another thing. He died in part 1. We bring him back.
Yeah. And the MacGuffin was he didn't have much of a soul.
Yeah, to begin with. So
he came back normal. I was like, what?
That's stupid.
What?
Stupid.
What does that mean?
And they bring him back to find a medallion that he had in his pocket.
Correct. And they were like, and when they did address it, they were like, but we could have just
we didn't even have to
we could
revive
have
him.
just leave him dead.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
Like
but that's what I guess I appreciate it, because they really did not take themselves too seriously.
they didn't take the whole movie serious.
They really didn't. They were like, let's give them some cool fight scenes.
Just like what you said, they basically wanted to do the video game with the cutscenes.
Yeah.
They didn't want to tell our main story, because when you play the video game with cutscenes, you don't care about the stakes either.
You really
just
don't.
want to see fights.
Just like, why are they going to fight? Give me something surface level.
We just want to see fatalities.
Yeah.
We just want to see fatalities, which we got a couple. Still though, find Katana should have been the one to kill Shao Kahn. There's been a lot of talk online where it says the story from the video game is Katana and Shao Kahn have the most beef and she should be the one to kill him. Me personally, I'm all for girl boss, yeah, but Liu Kang should have still been the one to kill Shao Kahn.
I know Raiden. It's Raiden who told him that he wasn't going to be the one to kill Shao Kahn, right?
Yeah, which is stupid.
Yeah. So, but yeah, overall, what would you give the movie out of 10?
5.
I would give it a 7.
5.
I'll give
Five?
it a 7.
A 5?
A 7.
A 5?
A 7.
A 5.
Because I enjoyed
A 5.
all of the fights.
A 5.
I enjoyed all of the fights. So a 7 for me.
You see, you know what killed me too? Is that I watched Punisher One Last Kill right after, and that was I take back that Punisher don't deserve a movie. Because that should have been longer.
I taken that. But
But
I
we'll save
will-
that for another review.